Do most extroverts really succeed just because they talk more? Or do introverts succeed by staying quiet because they're more intelligent? Is success about how much we speak? Or is there a deeper reason most people miss? Hello everyone, welcome to Wordy Tales. Today's story reveals a habit that silently holds many of us back. You might not even realize it, but this habit could be your biggest obstacle. While listening to this story, we will also learn new English words and sentences that you can use in real life. So stay with us till the end. In a small town lived a boy named David. He was smart, hardworking, and had big dreams, like becoming the top student in class, mastering new skills, and building a bright future. But David had one habit that was quietly creating problems in his life. He talked too much about unnecessary things. Whenever he learned something new, he couldn't keep it to himself. He would tell everyone about his plans, his dreams, his goals, even personal thoughts and feelings. David believed that sharing his plans would keep him motivated. He also enjoyed the praise and admiration he received from friends, parents, and even teachers. But even after saying so many great things, success wasn't coming. In recent exams, his results were average. He couldn't understand what was going wrong. To make things worse, some people started making fun of him. Feeling low, David went to visit his grandfather one weekend. But even there, he couldn't stop worrying. Seeing him quiet and sad, his grandfather asked, "What's the matter, son? Why do you look so down?" David opened up. "I tell everyone about my dreams, but I'm not able to achieve them. And lately, I feel like I'm losing interest in them too." His grandfather listened carefully and then said, "David, it's because you share your dreams with everyone. That's why you're losing interest." David was surprised. "Really?" The grandfather nodded and began to tell him a story. Many years ago, in a village, there was a farmer named Thomas. He was poor but hardworking. He had a dream, to build a big farm full of crops and one day live a better life. Every day he worked hard in the fields and saved every penny he could. But Thomas had one rule. He never shared his plans with anyone. People would often ask, "Why do you work so hard all the time?" And Thomas would just smile and say, "You'll understand in time." Years passed. Slowly, Thomas bought one small piece of land, then another. He grew crops and earned money. One year he built a proper farm. The next year, he built a lovely house. Everyone in the village was shocked. They had no idea how he achieved so much. One day, an old friend visited him and asked, "Why didn't you ever share your dreams with anyone?" Thomas smiled and said, "When you talk too much, two things happen. One, people try to discourage you. Two, you waste your energy talking instead of doing. Silence protects your goals. Words are like arrows. Once released, you can't take them back. I wanted my success to speak for me." Hearing this, David began to understand. His grandfather added, "Son, when you talk too much about your dreams, not everyone will be happy for you. Some will try to bring you down. Also, when you talk about your goals, your brain starts to feel like you've already achieved something, so your motivation to work drops." David was silent for a moment. Then he asked, "Grandpa, how can I change myself?" The grandfather smiled. "From today, speak less about your plans and focus more on action. Let your success be your voice. Remember, silence holds a powerful energy." That day changed David. He stopped talking about his plans to others. He studied harder, worked quietly, and avoided unnecessary conversations. Months passed, and David saw a clear change in himself. His confidence grew. He stopped caring about people's opinions. And this time, in the final exam, David ranked first in school. Everyone was amazed. His friends asked, "How did you do it?" David just smiled and remembered his grandfather's words, "Stay silent. You can achieve everything." A few years later, David became a successful entrepreneur. His story inspired many. He proved that true success comes from doing, not just talking. The strongest voice is silence. Speak less. Work more. Let your success do the talking. Talking less or more depends on personality, and neither is wrong. But always remember, you don't need to share everything with everyone, especially your dreams, goals, and future plans. Keep them to yourself until you've made real progress. Because sometimes just talking gives you fake satisfaction, and that satisfaction slows your hard work. Build yourself so strong that your work becomes your language and your success becomes your answer. Work quietly, and when the time is right, the world will know what you've achieved. If you like this story, give it a like and comment below. That way, more people can enjoy it too. I'll be back soon with another meaningful story. Till then, stay patient, stay grateful, and keep moving forward in life.